What's going on, you bumper clots? It's your boy Captain Smoke, man, and I know I've been putting out a lot of FIFA content recently, but I've been playing this game since FIFA 13, man, and I just have a lot of suggestions and constructive criticism that can make this game great. I'm not gonna say great again because I don't think it's ever reached its full potential, but FIFA 17, I have to give them, I have to give them big props. They're in the right direction in a lot of areas. One of those areas is rewarding people that actually play the game. You've added foot champs, which, you have the good rewards if you can do well enough to get a lead and all of that shit. But people still pull stuff out of gold, and the reward system, I think, is a really good step in the right direction. You also have the squad builder challenges to get rid of unnecessary players instead of just quick selling them, with chances to, get more packs, and even squad builder challenges that give you guaranteed players, which is pretty cool. And then I like what y'all did with the untradables. You've added more opportunities to get the best players by making them untradeable, so that way the market's not flooded and all that. So GG on that note. But even the players that refuse to put money into the game, I think they would agree with me that coins are way too valuable to waste on packs ever. Like, I've never seen packs that were valuable enough to waste coins. I've never spent coins on packs and felt like I got my money's worth ever, or never have gotten my money's worth. And that's just what it is. So that's where putting money into the into the game itself actually comes into the picture. But before we get into that, I want to talk about chemistry styles, because that's one of the things that I think is really holding Ultimate Team back from reaching its full potential. And what I mean by that is it doesn't really make sense. First of all, we can go into the way people link up just because they're in the same league or team, but my thing is, like, look at the legends, for example. From FIFA, like in FIFA 15, when I had coins to buy legends, I had to put shitty teams around them because of their nation or whatever, and I had to actually buy coins. That was the one year I did buy coins, so I could add a Ronaldo to make the team basically playable. You feel what I'm saying? And that team was fun, but it wasn't competitive because of the players I had to use around them. So now that they've adjusted the legend system to where you can link them to everybody, legends are more usable and a lot more valuable, in my opinion. And I feel like if you just remove that bullshit altogether, it would make the game more playable. It would make a lot more players usable, and it would make the game more interesting because you wouldn't see the same damn team every time. I mean, you're gonna have the sweaty team that's pretty much the blueprint for sweat on every FIFA, but I think at least the sweat would be a little bit diversified if you guys took the chemistry system out, because it doesn't really make sense. Like, take Memphis Depay, for example. Depay, he was in the Premier League and then went to League On, and now all of a sudden he has 10 chem with these players. Whatever. I'm not even going to really get into that. But I feel like Ultimate Team should be my Ultimate 11, the players I want to put on the pitch. So you can find another way to work on chemistry. Like, for example, like in real life, how players get signed to a new team, they build chemistry with the team as they play together, as they grow together. So something like that is just simple. It just, don't overthink that, EA. Next point is, packs are just shit. They've always been shit. I mean, you get people that pull, amazing pulls, and you see these videos on YouTube, but what I want you to look at is, look at the major YouTubers and look at the top left-hand screen when they open packs. They start off with like 100,000 FIFA points. Obviously, they're not buying them from EA. They have coin sponsors and FIFA point sponsors, so they can do all of that. But my point is, as the video goes down, you look from like decent pool, not even necessarily decent pools, but when they okay, they're going to show all their informs and all of that. But look at the gap in FIFA points. Like, it'll go from 100, next thing you know, they're at like 50,000 FIFA points, then 30, then 18. Like, the amount of FIFA points you can spend without seeing anybody worthwhile is actually shocking. It's actually shocking. And so it doesn't really garner a lot of hope in the little guys that can't afford or don't have coin sponsors to, to allow them to do those type of pack openings, to even have the hope of pulling those type of players. So that's where buying coins comes into the picture. One thing I want you to understand, EA, is that we as consumers don't really want to have to go to a third party to get our shit situated on Ultimate Team. At the end of the day, this is supposed to be our Ultimate Team, so there's going to be players we want to use, and we don't have time to sit around and pack them. But it's not a good feeling to have to, wonder, okay, is this site reputable? Am I going to, get ripped off? Am I going to get scammed? Is my account going to get hacked? Let alone the high likelihood of being banned by EA itself from, doing these coin things. Back in my day, man, when I bought coins, it was easy because there wasn't any max price, so you can put any player on the market for any price. So, you just do that one time, it goes, and then, you have your coins, no problem. But now, they have all of this max price. So here comes the comfort trade option where, you have to send your whole account information, your recovery, all of that junk to these people that you don't even know. And there's been horror stories and all kind of comment threads about oh, my account's been stolen, hacked, no refund, I can't find these people. And then even the people that succeed in buying coins have issues with being banned by EA, coin wipe, player wipe, account started over. And so now everything you've done on Ultimate Team is down the drain just because you wanted to play with the team you wanted to play with. So the point I'm saying here, guys, is, or EA, is you guys have made a lot of money. I think you can make the best players in the world easier to pack. That's all I'm saying, because make packs more worth it. Make FIFA points more affordable to buy legitimately through you. That way you don't have to ban us. We don't have to take these type of risks. You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't buy FIFA, or that's why I won't buy coins, because I'm not going to risk getting banned. But I really want you guys to do something, because I want to play with legends. I want to play with Messi. I want to play with Ronaldo. And I spend enough money to do that. So it's your boy Captain Smoke. Smoke out.